Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. Welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone. Welcome to you. Welcome to all of your trusted ancestors, your loving guides. Welcome to everybody to today's collective energetic read. Keeping in mind, we are reading collective energies, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experience. Desmond is very important to somebody, or Desmond's like present. That name's been present over the last week or so. But welcome, everybody. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. We're just here to channel for you, my lovies, because we love you and you know that it's true. For sentimental reasons, we are going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. I also want to honor and thank my grandpapa, the name Sheila. Abuelita, your abuelita. For some of you, your abuelita is present. I want to honor and thank my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez, and my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys. Abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestors, those that protect and love and guide you. I invite you to honor Grandmama Sheila and whoever else, Sarah Ann for some, whoever else protects you, guides you, loves you, whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, and connected to the all as you are in this experience. You can also take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourself. And that's also Timothy or Tommy. Oh, that's a cute name. I've always loved that name. You can also take a moment of being silent with yourself, and that's also more than enough. Let's get started. And something about Elvira for some. Let's get it, my lovies. I love you, my lovies. The name Veronica's been very present. The name Veronica for some of you. The name Valeria. The name Victoria. That name's always been one of my favorite names, Victoria. The name Victoria. The name Tori. The name Tori Ann. The name Suzanne, Susanna, Suzanne. For the Suzanne, or for your sister, for some, your sister's Suzanne. There's a name in Spanish. There are definitely Spanish names present for some. But there's a name. There's a song in Spanish. Susana. So for some of you, Suzanne or Susana has a name. Oh my God. Okay, there's going to be something about, you're going to get caught up on a name for some, or something about naming, or a naming convention. For some of you, naming conventions. For some of you, I am getting some type of like actual like a convention, like in a civic center. I am getting the civic center, but for some of you, could be attending some type of convention. But I'm also, and you're going to get an honorable mention. For some of you, you're going to get an honorable mention in a convention, or your company, or whoever your team, whoever you work with. Something about helium, something about helium balloons. Star Fox, be careful, it's a trap. Star Fox for some of you, you could be into programming. For some of you could be going to, not Comic-Con, but Comic-Con for some of you, for your son, for son, it came in as first son. And Ferguson, here we go with this Ferguson energy. I am getting for some of you, what's the like equivalent of Comic-Con, but for like video games? It's like something like that. Like for some of you, video game or gaming. For some of you, online gaming or streaming. Someone's gonna get like, I don't know. For some, like there's your son or someone's son, and Ursula. Here we go with this Ursula energy. Someone's son could be very popular on streaming services. You may not know, or you may know, or they can grow. Or for some of you, maybe your son wants to stream. And they could become a very like a knowledgeable streamer. They're not even coming in as like a popular, they're coming in as a knowledgeable streamer. So for some of you, someone's a knowledgeable streamer. It could be your son. And something about streamers, for some of you, a parties in the field. Boom. For some of you, Bakari. For some of you, Picard or Ricardo, Jessica, Jennifer. A lot of feminine energy. Go feminines. It's your birthday. Go it's your birthday. It's your birthday. There's a cute little child in the field. Not watching this, but for some of you, you have a child around you that you find all gushy mushy. There's a child that makes you gushy mushy for some of you. For some of you could really get along with your stepchildren, or you love your stepchildren. I'm getting an energy of somebody who really, I'm getting the name Gladys. I am getting the energy of somebody, Nanny, the nanny as well. For some of you, Nani. For some of you, Punani. For some of you, Fernando. But for some of you, Julius. I am getting someone that really like gets along with a baby. For some of you, you'll be spending time with a baby, and the baby's gonna make you really happy. Or like a child that's like it's like the cute 2 years. Like for some of you, it's the way it's coming in, it tickles me. Is really cute. For some of you, there's a child 2, 3, 4 years old maybe, but they're in that phase of their life when they say like really cute things. It's really cute. It's really cute. For some of you, it tickles you. There's a baby who tickles you. It's really innocent, very sweet. I like it. They're sweet enough to eat. It's like so yo. Like you feel lucky, my lovies. It's coming in as lucky. You feel lucky. That's sweet. You're sweet, my lovies. Someone's real sweet. There's a mama or a dada in the field, and it's like you've taken the time to heal. For some of you, you've taken the time to heal. And the helium balloons. You need the helium balloons, my lovies, for the party or whatever it is. For some of you, there's a tomb. For some of you, I am seeing a tomb. You could be visiting a tomb, someone's tomb. I'm seeing a tombstone. For some of you, tombstone pizza. You have to get pizza for some. Or you like tombstone pizza, or there's a pizza night for some. For some of you, there's a game night with the children or with a child. I don't know. I feel like having really good time with your family or your children or your recomposed family for some, because for some of you, you're a stepmama, but you get along. You don't like the drama. You get along. There's a co-parenting situation from heaven for some of you. There are heavenly co-parenting situations in the field. Everybody gets along, no drama. I like that type of stuff, certain people don't, but it's okay, different experiences. For some of you, your packages, you're waiting on packages. For some of you, there's a air conditioner service that needs to be called out. For some of you, I am getting like central air. For some of you, you may need to get your central air checked, but before the summer, it would be great, because if not, you're going to seal your fate. For some of you, you could be having issues with central air, but you put it off because it's not hot. Anyways, you feel put on the spot. Anyways, my love is here. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get to it. Let's do it. Okay. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Félix Antonio Núñez. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Mama Merce. To Shango. To Shango. To Shango. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Yemaya. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Papa Legba. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Elegua. To Oshun. To Oshun. To Oshun. To Ogun. To Ogun. To Ogun. To Ochosi. To Ochosi. To Ochosi. To Jesus. To Jesus. To Jesus. To Krishna. To Krishna. To Krishna. To Buddha. To Buddha. To Buddha. To la Santa Muerte. To la Santa Muerte. To la Santa Muerte. To Kalima. To Kalima. To Kalima. To Ganesha. To Ganesha. To Ganesha. To San Miguel. To San Miguel. To San Miguel. To San Rafael. To San Rafael. To San Rafael. To San Uriel. To San Uriel. To San Uriel. To San Gabriel. To San Gabriel. To San Gabriel. To Ma'at. To Ma'at. To Ma'at. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages, to the all, to your unconditional love and your wisdom, to your divine mercy, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages, to the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. somebody has something right here. Like for some of you, you can have like a tattoo in this area, or something like feels weird. Like it's almost like it was like a, I don't know, maybe or someone's gonna like put a feather there for you, or they're gonna tickle you with something. It didn't feel like, I don't know, it just feel like someone was touching, like, or someone's gonna touch you there. 10-11. To the all, to your unconditional love and your mercy, to your divine wisdom, to your all-knowing, to your all-being, to your all-seeing power. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love, in truth, and justice. In love, in truth, and courage. In love, in truth, and wisdom. In love, in truth, and Trevor. In love, in truth, and honor. In love, in truth, and mercy. In love, in truth, and courage. In love, in truth, and justice. In love, Justin. In love, in truth, and wisdom. Nicole and Nicoletta. In love and truth in Jersey. For some of you in Jersey. In love and truth and justice. In love and truth and wisdom. In love and truth and honor. In love and truth and courage. In love and truth and justice. In love and truth and wisdom. In love and truth and honor. In love and truth and mercy. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing? How's it going? What's popping? What's cracking, my darlings? Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you because we love you. We're reading for you. That's it. That's it. That's all we got, my lovies. You feel put on the spot. 11-11. Oh, shitsy pitsy. Oh, shooey. Oh, shooey pooey. Shooey. Chewy. For some of you, chewy bars. For some of you, chewy bars. For some of you, I'm getting, oh, we got changes. 10 of Diamonds energy. Changes. You can't wait. I can't wait. You can't wait for this date, my lovies. You're going on a date about an hour or so away from where you are. You could be going somewhere with your significant other. For some of you, you could be going to something really cool, like a spa, or like a, I'm not even getting, almost like a hot springs. For some of you, hot springs are in your field, or you're going out to the woods, or you're going out somewhere cool, but you are going to travel about an hour or so away from where you are, and you can't wait. There could be delays in this. You can't wait. For some of you, it feels exciting. It's almost like I'm smelling pine. Like for some of you, you could be going out like to the mountains, or to camping, or to camping. For some of you, camping, but to camping, or it just feels really nice. For some of you, Bora Bora's in your field. You could be planning something for Bora Bora. Changes, travels, big expenditures. For some, you could be you could have to like the way it's coming in is hemorrhage. You're gonna have to hemorrhage a significant amount of money when it comes to central air. For some of you, central air, or central conditioning. For some of you, you could be renovating a property, because I am getting like, it's something about upholstery. For some of you, upholstery. For some of you, there's a lot of changes that need to be made to a property, and you may need to like spend quite a bit of money. It's almost like a renovation, something about a vanishing, but you something about a vanity. Somebody wants a vanity. Someone wants, like, I'm seeing like the house is already there, but it's like refurbishing a home. The energies of a refurbish. For some of you, could be refurbishing a property. For some of you, could be refurbishing something. For some of you, you need to like, maybe it's like, for some of you, this could manifest in like technology. Like maybe you need a new screen for your phone. Maybe you need a new processor for your computer. You don't want to give up your computer. You just want something. You want maybe a new battery, or you need. It's like that's the type of energy that's in the field for some of you. For some of you, it could even be like your vehicle. For some of you, you may need an oil change. You may need new tires. You may need new rotors. You may need new brakes. The brake energy came in about a week ago. Lois, Louise, the brake energy came in, it was last week or something like that. So for some of you, you know, regular maintenance or vehicle maintenance was also present in last week's reading. So for some of you, something you didn't see. For some of you, there could be a surprise that you don't see. You may get a surprise deal. For some of you, you may get a surprise deal, maybe a coupon. Maybe you're, you know, instead of paying $80 for an oil change, now you're gonna pay $40 for an oil change. So there could be something pleasant that happens, and someone's gonna hook you up. I would tip them, my lovies. I would totally tip them. If they did you well, I would tip them. If they saved you some money, why not give them a little bit extra? I don't know. Maybe for some of you, something's gonna happen like that, where a regular oil change is like $100 nowadays, and now you're going to, you know, pay, you know, $60 for an oil change, or you're gonna get a good deal. For some of you, you're getting a good deal, or you're gonna bargain on something, and someone's gonna be open to bargaining, and you're gonna get a really good deal on something that's actually, you know, it's going to help your vehicle. For some of you, it looks like a lot of car maintenance, or for some of you, home maintenance, or for some of you, refurbishing or reconstruction. in a home space. I am getting like very like superficial things, so it's not like, you know, foundational things for a home. For some of you, you're just trying to like revamp the energy in a home, and spirit saying it's the greatest thing that you could do. But for others, we are reading for Mars Day. No, we're not, but for some of you, we're reading for Mars Day. For some of you, we are actually reading for Wednesday. We're reading for Wednesday. We're reading for Wednesday, Mercury Day, Gregorian, March 6th. Why is it so hard? For some of you, you got a choice to make, because your sister friend prepped for this. It's the energy. I'm a channeler. Your sister friend just prepped for this. For some of you, you've prepped. You got to prep. For some of you, got prep work. For some of you, it's like prepping in the kitchen. For some of you, somebody could work in a kitchen, or there has to be a lot of prep for something. For some of you, premonitions. You can be feeling very like sensitive to the energies, or you have a premonition about something. But you got to prep for something. For some of you, prep work is involved in a situation. You could be prepping for an event, or prepping for food, or prepping for game night, or prepping for a party for some. For some of you, you're prepping for Bakari. Who's Bakari, my lovies? Bakari or Takari, something like that. But for others, 6 energy is the choice. It's the Lovers. For some of you, there could be a pause in a situation. For some of you, there could be conflict in a situation that you don't really want to address. You may want to address it in writing. For some of you, there could be conflictual writing, or writing that's going to allow you to take a new path. For example, you get yourself a coupon that's in a written form, and now this coupon allows you to make your car not break down. Like stuff like that. For some of you, there's definitely pressing matters when it comes to an oil change, especially. But you've been putting it off for a while, my lovies. It's been like, it's been a while. Your sister friend gets it, but it's been a while, my lovies. It's time to do it. Let's get to it. But for some of you, there are delays in a situation. For some of you, there could be conflicts in the home with 6 energy. There's conflicts in the home and the couple. For some of you, it doesn't feel like it. For some of you, don't manifest anything that's not in your life. It doesn't feel like you're having issues in your couple. It feels like actually things are going really, really well in your couple. But for those of you that things are not going, you'll know your story, right? There are others that the things are not that great, and it's okay, because it was fate. It was fated. But for some of you, there could be a break. 6 energy brings in a pause in a situation. 1711 was on the clock. 6 brings in a pause in a situation. For some of you, it could bring in a breakup. For some of you, you could be breaking up with somebody. But 6 energy tends to also bring in reconciliation eventually. 6 energy also announces a death. There was a tower in the preliminary. So for some of you, there's a tower in your field. You could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be in an on and off, again, relationship. And by April for some of you, or by October, so between April and October, you could be in an on and off relationship, and you're going to start to date somebody else. Eventually this on and off is going to stop, because for some of you, I do feel you're going to be dating a cop, or you date a cop, but this on and off is going to stop, because eventually you're actually going to go into something else. But you're going to be kind of like, for some of you, you could be taking a break from something through spring and into the summer, and then picking back up maybe in October or later in October. Someone's a hater, but there's a babysitter that's also lingering for some. But you're going to take some type of pause. 6 energy brings in a pause in a situation. 6 energy brings in conflicts in the family. So this could be a conflict in the family, and you're like, you know what? Y'all go your separate ways. I'm going to go my separate way. Or you and your significant other, or you and your recomposed family, or you and your actual family, which is the family you've created in this realm. You're going to go your separate ways because you don't want to deal with the bullshit, with the drama. You're tired of it. The way it feels is even boring. I don't want to talk about it. So for some of you, you don't want to talk about something, and you're just going to let it rest. For some of you, 6 energy can also announce the death of somebody, so you could be learning the death of somebody. And for some of you, the death of your fuck buddy. That's how it's coming in. For some of you, 6 energy brings in death, so death energy has been very present in the readings. So for some of you, could be learning the death of somebody. For some of you, Reese or Charisse could be significant for you, but you're learning the death of somebody. 6 energy brings in the death of someone that's relatively close to you, so it could be a relative, it could be a family member. Usually it brings in someone that's relatively close to you, energetically speaking. 1911 was on the clock. 911, it could be an emergency for some of you. 911 energy, big changes after some type of an emergency happens. On y va, on y va, on y va, va, va. I'm seeing the Ace of Spades. So for some of you, contracts are at the forefront, writing things. Again, a lot of written energy. There could be written, for some of you, Ritalin. For some of you, Ritalin. Oh, shit. For some of you, someone drinks all the time. Someone's been drinking nonstop. Someone smells like a drunk. you know when people drink and then they have like that smell after? For some of you, this is actually weed. For some of you, I hate that smell. Like, I dated somebody for a while in my early 20s and part of high school and into my early 20s, and I couldn't stand like his smell after the day after smoking. Like, for some of you, there's that smell in the field. For some of you, there's a drunk in the field. Like, it's like they smell like a drunk every day. Every day I'm hustling, and all they think about is hustling, but they're a drunk. They smell like a drunk. They leave that scent. They don't even notice it. They don't even realize it. They don't even realize it. Isn't that amazing? Isn't it amazing, my lovies? I think so. I do. We got, boom. And you got communication from this person. For some of you, someone's drunk. They're going to come in for sex. For some of you, someone's going to come in for sex. You can get a drunk message from... Carrie Kelly commented, hearts, and celebration. Okay. For some of you, this is someone who's gay. I think someone's on the low, my lovies. For some of y'all are on the low, my lovies, and you don't let it show. Or it kind of, I don't know, energetically, I can tell you something about Jeremy. Energetically, my lovies, it's there. It's just, it's there, my lovies. But Jack of Spades energy, maybe you're not sure about this being thing because, this person doesn't have your best interest in mind. So you have Jack of Spades, a man, a group of men, or a group of men and women, or a group of women who don't have your best interest in mind in a situation. And you got communication from these people. This person's going to bring you some message or some drama. They're going to bring you a lie. 2131, 2132. And for some of you, someone's going to bring you Lyle. And someone's going to want to stay a while. For some of you, these people are going to want to meet up with you. You have people wanting to meet up with you that don't have your best interest in mind. They can come to you with some BS conversation. They get a standing ovation for their acting skills, but not really, because if, for some of y'all, high priestess energy, so you may foresee something, or the way that spirit was giving it to us, for some of you, you may be cooperative for the sake of being cooperative. For some of you, you're in your heart space. You know these people. You see them for who they are. They want to come and bring you some news. Someone is a drunk. Jesus. My stomach hurts. They want to project some type of lie. Happy Tuesday, sis. Lokisha Phillips commented. Happy Tuesday, my lovey. Boom, my lovies. This is what it feels like. The stomach. Someone's having serious issues, gastrointestinal issues, serious gastrointestinal issues, incredible gastrointestinal issues. I'm seeing someone could actually be very overweight. Someone could be very overweight. This is intense. They want to ask you out on a date. Somebody wants to ask you out on a date. They got some type of project, a romantic, for some of you, this could be a few, they got romantic antics. For some of you, this could be a few men involved in a situation that all get standing ovations. I don't trust these beings. They want to ask you out on a date. I don't trust them. I don't trust this, my lovies. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. 2341. You could do whatever you want to do, because for some of you, for the sake of like having a social life and for the sake of like just living your life, you may still go with these people, to be quite frank. The way it's feeling is like they need inner healing. You're not, I was watching this weird video in the gym. There was a female, they were making a mockery out of her. I don't know why she was doing this. She was skateboarding naked somewhere, or she took off her shirt and started skateboarding. And they put her on the news for some reason, and then they tried to make fun of her like she's a healer. I think they were trying to shame healers. It seemed the way they communicated something was very disrespectful and almost like trying to make fun of healers without making fun of healers. especially like energy healers, because this woman, they could have called her anything else, but they chose to use, she looked kind of like abused and used. Maybe these people are going to try to like frame something in a certain way. They're going to invite you, but I don't know. There's foul play here. There's foul play here. They live in their fear. Maria Randolph. Glad to know I'm not the only Maria. I for some, it cuts off the messages at certain points, but glad to know I'm not the only one. Maybe for some of you, you're glad to know you're gonna get to know somebody. You're gonna get to know somebody. They want to say they want to get to know you, or they want to like talk about projects with you, or I don't know. Here we go with this decorum energy. This decorum energy has been very present. Somebody likes that word. Again, I'm a channeler, my lovies. It just doesn't convince me. And these people are really like, they misery loves company. It's like people that keep a lot of people around them because they're really miserable, so they can't be by themselves. So they want you to participate in the misery too. This is what it feels like. But for some of you, you may be in it. For some reason, you have to, because you're working with these people in some way. They got to communicate something with you in some way. There's something about Kate. Bon. Boom, my lovies. Enjoy it for whatever it is. $25.59. And for some of you, they ran out of time. For some of you, I'm tasting a lemon. A lime. Something limey. And for some of you, something slimy. For some of you, silly putty. I'm getting silly putty or something like slime or silly putty. I'm seeing the ones with like the kind of like translucent ones with green. I'm seeing like a green silly putty, translucent with sprinkles, and you can squeeze it and it feels weird. Anyways, you got 7 of Hearts. You got a new beginning. You got joy. You got a pregnancy. This isn't joy, but for some of you got joy. 9 of Hearts energy. 7 of Hearts energy is technically joyful. A pregnancy could be very joyful depending on how you look at it. But for some of you, a pregnancy, a new beginning, a reconciliation. 7 of Hearts energy. For some of you, the bowel movements. For some of you, your bowels could be, or someone around you, the bowels, maybe for some of you, someone takes a lot of laxatives, but maybe like looking for something like an alternative to laxatives, or something a little bit more, is coming in as docile, because someone does have issues like gastrointestinal issues, but maybe for some, like looking for something less harsh, like maybe something a little softer to get your stool moving. Someone has a lot of anger and things happening in their stomach, but maybe getting like, maybe for some of you, Spirit's gonna ask you to flush a little bit, to do some type of flush. You need to clean. For some reason, somebody needs to clean their stomach. That's how it's coming in. 7 of Hearts energy, and they're going to. 7 of Hearts energy, this isn't your plans for some of you. 7 of Hearts, oh, a new family neighbor. For some of you, a new neighbor. For some of you, a new family member. 7 of Hearts energy is a pregnancy with your family. For some of you, a new home. For some of you, new things on your property. Ace of Hearts energy is the home, it's the couple, is the property. Ooh, 8 of Spades energy, and a worry. Ooh, and travels not too far from where you are. For some of you, you could be feeling, if someone's really Beverly. Here we go with this Everly and Beverly. You could be feeling very focused on a project when it comes to the home, but you're running around trying to get things done for this project. So you could be talking to a lot of people, and it has you a little bit stressed. No stress, my lovies. Some of y'all, you're stressed about y'all. For some of y'all, y'all talk like that. But for some of you, Ace of Hearts energy to the 8 of Spades. So you have worries when it comes to the home, when it comes to the couple, when it comes to a cuckold for some, cheating in the field for some. When it comes to the home, when it comes to the couple, when it comes to hi baby mom and BFF. Oh, hi. No. Lakeisha Phillips, no. He, baby mom, and BFF. He, baby mom, and she's talking about a baby mother and a BFF and something else. I don't know. Maybe for some of you, there's a drama with a baby mama and a BFF. Lakeisha just commented, so maybe she's picking up on that. We are all working together, my lovies. This is all a collaborative effort, and your sister friend is just the medium. Ace of Hearts energy is the home, it's the couple, it's the family. For some of you, you could be reconciling, or there's issues with a reconciliation. For some of you, there may not be a reconciliation. For some of you, there may be issues with a pregnancy, but everything's going to be all right eventually, especially because the pregnancy is mitigated by this. So There's a lot of protection around a pregnancy for some, especially by your ancestors or ancestral family members, protecting a pregnancy or a new beginning or reconciliation, protecting you. But you have here, for some of you, if you are trying to get pregnant right now, it may be time to maybe reassess a home situation first. For some of you, if you're trying to get pregnant or your partner is trying to, whoever's trying to get pregnant in the relationship, if your partner, male or whoever, the female version, the person with the uterus, if they're trying to get pregnant right now, is probably not the time, because there may be still a little of a delay in this pregnancy, because maybe for some of you a genetic thing, maybe there's issues in the genes and you need to get some type of support with that when it comes to clearing up family traumas when it comes to pregnancy before you can welcome in a pregnancy for some. But you do have a new beginning or a pregnancy or reconciliation eventually, but right now things are a little rocky for some of you. We did feel that. So for some of you in the couple, things could be a little rocky, and there may be a break right now, a reconciliation, and then an official breakup later on. That's how it's coming in. I'm just a messenger. If you need a private reading, book in the description box, my lovies. Your Queen of Clubs. This is you, my lovies, or your Queen of Clubs as a querent. So this could be you or your partner. The Queen of Clubs is first and foremost the querent, so the person watching this, or your partner as a female or someone with a vagina. Or, take it how it resonates, because we are reading collective energy. So, but in a private read, this is the female querent. What you questioning, my lovies? You could be questioning a new beginning, but there's a new beginning here for you. Someone's still looking at the past. For some of you, I am getting that. For some of you, you have a new beginning, but for some reason, you're still looking at the past. For some of you, you're still looking at her ass. For some of you, someone could be in the midst of a new connection, or they've already moved on to a new connection, but they're still looking at their ex, or they're still looking for some reason, or you're still looking at her ass. That's how it's coming in. Like someone caught. For some, you're with somebody new, but the person you're with is a Queen of Diamonds, or, male, female, take it how it resonates. For some of you, you're with somebody that doesn't have your best interest in mind, and you know it, and you're still looking at somebody else. That's how it's coming in. I'm just a messenger. And whoever you're with, they know you still look at this person and it makes them insecure because they're not really sincere. Yeah, for some of you, someone's immature. Someone's still looking at their past, and someone's still looking at their ass. And someone's dating someone who's very immature. They like to look good. They like to dress well. They like to take care of themselves. It's not a bad person per se. For some of you, someone's not a bad person per se. They're just selfish, and they're really insecure. There are delays here, 9 of Diamonds. We did feel delays in a situation for some. Delays when it comes to money. For some of you, delays when it comes to Monica. There are delays for some of you when it comes to a gentleman giving you money, or a situation that is arranged with money. For some of you, you may need to get money from a gentleman, or you're working with someone to give them money. But there's money here, or at the end of something, there is going to be money coming in for you. New money for some. You have new money in your field. Someone that you're working with, a new project that you're working with. 8 of Clubs energy, paperwork, administrative paperwork, a young brunette. For some of you, if you are dating someone, they're dating someone else. For some of you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is not a private read, my lovies. We're getting a few different energies. For some of you, if you're dating someone, they're YOLO, they're playing YOLO. They're playing you only live once, wasting your time, and they are immature, and they're with someone who's very immature. And this person is always looking at you as the querent, or, wherever the shoe fits, wear it. Someone's always stalking somebody that they know this person also likes, but this person likes everybody. I'm just a messenger. If you're attractive enough, this person likes you. This is the energy. I'm just a messenger. For some of you, you're not about this BS. You're not about this. You don't, it just feels like, no, thank you. No, thank you. This person also has his eyes set on Hazel. This person also has his eyes. So the way I'm getting it, the 8 of Clubs energy is administrative paperwork. For some of you, Thompson. The 8 of Clubs is, I administrative paperwork, a little bit of money, or a young brunette, someone in their early 20s, or no more than that. Sometimes I have seen like 30-year-olds in this situation or in this energy, but it's like they're very immature, like very immature. It makes me want to lock my doors because this person's a stalker and very creepy. This person stalking this person. This person's very creepy. Very, very creepy. For some of you, it's like this person is clocking you. Like they show up everywhere you are. They want to be you. But it's like date rape. They want to put a drug in your drink or something. I don't know. This person needs to see a shrink. And then the Jack of Clubs here, you have somebody that is dating this person. You know, male, female, again, take it how it resonates. But for some of you, I'm feeling strong. This is a gentleman in this energy, you know, but a female could be in this energy too. I've seen reckless females too. So, you know, it's human nature. It's not really necessarily a male or female thing. For some of you, there's definitely a female in this energy as well who tries to deny it because that's how it's coming in. Like, she's like, nah, I wouldn't do that. Like, women don't do that or something. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. You got a bunch of immature people here that are kind of like playing behind your back. Or for some of you, there are immature people planning an attack. This woman is, or this young lady who's nutsy-wutsy is planning some type of attack. This person stalks you. They came in between you and this immature person. But I don't think they came in between anything. I think they did you a favor. This person's looking for, yeah, they came in, yeah, death. I told you there was, oh, Ace of Spades. Okay, Ace of Spades, there was a confirmation that just came in. A text message just came in. The Caymans. Ace of Spades to the Nine of Spades, there's a death. For some of you, there is a death here. For some of you, there's an ending here. For some of you, there's a divorce. For some of you, there's a separation. For some of you, you're not about to play. You're not about to play, and I wouldn't. If I were you, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. You're a student. You've learned, my lovies. There's this, for some of you, you could be a student, or this person could be a student, or they could be a bunch of students in a situation. This person did come in between. This person, the way I'm getting it, for some of you, you have a young lady who is coming in between, or who already has been in between. This person, she calls you mean. This is like a baby doll. Someone's a baby doll. That's how someone calls this person baby doll. I don't know. Eventually, it's gonna lead to their fall. This is gonna lead to their fall. By autumn for some though. These people, they're messing around. Mikey, they're fucking around. This is how it's coming in. It's like, let's get to it. They're fucking around, these two people. This woman only wants this man for money. Eventually, this is going to be a fallout. And for some of you, this is going to really put a fork in this whole shit because you're not about the bullshit. This is going to put a whole fork in this. This person was trying to put you in competition with this immature person. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. This is like... This woman spies. I told you, the Page of Swords. She's watching, she's spying, she's stalking, researching. But the Page of Swords is also a student. For some of you, this could be a student. Three of Swords in the reverse. This is a betrayal. This is a betrayal. You are going to heal from this. You're not worried about this. For some of you, you can have an inclination that this is happening. Divine Justice, a Libra could be involved in a situation. This person lacks strategy, and this Ace of Cups. This is going nowhere. This situation is going nowhere. This female is feeling rejected by this man. They were in a three-way situation. This person is sick. This person is sick. This person could have given this person an STD or an STI. All she does is lie. This woman is trying to be like you as a Corinth or Erica, or you as this person is really immature. For some of you, I'm getting someone in their fucking 30s. Like immature, insincere, insecure. This person just spends her time stalking. For some of you, this is somebody stalking you. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. This young lady is an airhead. No offense. This like, it has nothing to do with her age. At this point, it's like this person she's looking for a stage. She wants to be an actress. This woman wants to be an actress. This woman is insecure and really dumb. Like, I'm not kidding, my lovies. I'm feeling like someone's an airhead. but they think they're really smart. They like to argue a lot. They like to fight a lot. They got used to fighting with this man. For some of you, you never had sex with this person, or you didn't, if you did have sex with this person, like, you didn't really take him too seriously, because you know that the way it's like you almost knew this was going to end anyway. It's like, this ain't going nowhere. This person's too immature, because Spirit was giving that to us in the preliminary, and it's been Rita. It's been present in the Ritalin. Someone takes Ritalin. Their Ritalin is affecting them. The way it feels, it's like, wow, like it really slows them down. Someone takes Ritalin, but they switched to I forgot the name of the other one that's really, really popular. Ocular motor issues. Someone has like serious issues. This person is too immature. This person should actually be with their parents. Like, where are they? That's what I want to know, is like, where are their parents? Something about Terrence, something about Torrance, California. Anyways, this person spends their time spying, watching, feeling rejected. Bored. What did we say about boredom earlier? Feeling bored. They're bored with this situation. This man keeps, male or female, someone keeps offering up sex to this man, or this man keeps offering sex. Someone keeps offering sex and it's just boring. Like, they try to get kinkier and kinkier. They try to get like kinkier and kinkier, but eventually this female is going to be okay. She's going to heal. She's acting out of inner child wounds. She's going to heal. They only want to fuck. He only wanted to fuck this person. This man faked like he was offering love, or this female faked like she was offering love. They only wanted to fuck him. And then they threw him away like a trash bag. And it's like talking to the wall with these people. It doesn't feel enjoyable. It doesn't feel Steven, this situation does not feel enjoyable. It does not. They only wanted to fuck, and that's it. In their truck, or whatever the case may be. Now they're trying to let this go. For some, there's a female, especially a young lady, she's healing, but she's still doing too much. She's still She's still trying to stalk. She's still trying to like figure out what you're doing, because now she admires somebody. I told you they were just getting kinkier and kinkier. They needed to get kinkier and kinkier because they were bored. It's like, they were bored. He threw away, this man's done this to a few young ladies that watch him. He threw away a lot of people. He used a lot of people. 8 of Swords energy. This person's used a lot of people. Male or female, take it how it resonates. This person has used a lot of people. On his conquest to self-discovery. This is what he calls it, self-discovery. Something about the discovery phase. Somebody can be in law. Ace of Cups in the reverse. He was trying to drain these people's energy by sex, using sex. This person is disappointed because they tried to trick this guy with a baby, and it was a lie. It was a lie. It was a lie. This person's going to get communication from a judicial procedure or some type of a procedure. This man, if this person is pregnant, this man was doing this to a lot of people. He 10 of Sworded a lot of people. And what did we say? 8 of Swords energy. He's in an 8 of Swords, or they're in an 8 of Swords because now they're all abandoned, or they feel abandoned by this person because he's a liar. This man lied. He lied his way, or she lied her way. I'm getting a man, but take it how it resonates. They lied their way into bullshit. They lied their way into people's panties, and they did this to a few people. I feel like this person's done this to a lot of people they call an airhead or a bimbo that live in limbo, and then they hold back. Aquarius energy. King of Swords energy, then they hold back. They're strategic, though. They use their logic. This person thinks they're the smartest person. They always they look for flawed logic in others to exploit that. So it's like people that are insecure, like they stand no fucking chance in front of this person. They don't. They stand no chance in front of this fucking person. The devil, oh my God. The devil to the King of Cups in the reverse. Fuckery. A Virgo could be significant. Hermit energy. This person is a fucking toxic jerk. A liar. A manipulator. And this person's being exposed. So now they feel isolated. They're trying to isolate themselves to protect themselves. This could be a few people for some, because it's coming in as themselves. Someone is healing, so that's good. They're healing. They're healing. They're healing. They're trying to plan for the future. They're healing because they're also heartbroken now. Now they're waking up to what they've done. They have victory eventually. Cancer energy. Someone may be trying to move as well. This man ain't looking at this female. He actually, it looks like someone's ending a bunch of bullshit, to be quite frank. There's somebody that was living a really messy life. They're actually trying to mature. Because I didn't want to jump right into it. I wanted to give it time to explore the energies a little bit. But I am feeling that this person's in King of Hearts, a kingpin. This person's actually in King of Hearts, King of Clubs energy, or not right now, but that's where they're heading. Someone's heading into a King of Hearts, King of Clubs energy. And they're leaving all of this bullshit behind. They're tired of wasting time. They've wasted a lot of time. They've done this a lot in their life. This person could be easily into their 40s, maybe even their 50s. They've wasted a lot of time. I told you there's a Queen of Diamonds because they see that I don't feel pity for these females. I don't feel pity for these females because they see that these females also have issues, conniving people, deceitful people. For some of you, someone dissed you to be with people like this. As the current, someone dissed you to be with people like this. Now they're regretting it. There he is. I'm just a messenger. King of Hearts, there he is. Now they're regretting it. Now they're looking at what they left behind. And they're like, I was out of my fucking mind. They were. They're like, I was out of my fucking mind. I don't know why I did that shit. I really don't. For these jerks, bullies, stalkers, liars, thieves. Something about Farah and something about Ethereum. They left the best to be with bullshit. It's like, why? Why did you do it? Why'd you lie? You got changes. 10 of Diamonds. For some of you, moves not too far from where you are, an hour or so. For some of you, you could be traveling with your significant other. If you are actually in a solid committed relationship, you could be traveling about an hour or so away from where you are. You have administrative paperwork. For some of you, a little bit of money. You're going to spend a little bit of money. For some of you, you could be traveling with you, your significant other, and an extra gentleman for some reason. There's travels here. King of Spades energy. And for an organization, you could be traveling for work. You could be traveling with your business partners for some of you. You got paperwork coming from an organization or small money. For some of you, a little bit of money. But there's a female trying to block it in an organization. Or a female. For some of you, there's a cuckold in a situation. For some of you, there's a simp in a situation, in a work situation. For some of you in an organization, there's a man who takes advice or listens to everything. Why is she coming in like that? She's coming in as a bitch. This man listens to everything that a female tells him. This is like, for some of you in an organization, there's someone in administration or someone that has to like do paperwork with you or has to give you some type of money. But this man is always led by a female who doesn't have your best interests in mind, or doesn't have his best interest in mind, or doesn't have anybody's best interests in mind, to be quite frank. We got a surprise here. 8 of Hearts energy, a surprise, a date, an invitation. Again, for some of you, you have a date with your significant other, or we're a werewolf. Wolf love. For some of you, you have a date with a werewolf, my lovies. My lovies, y'all are okay. Someone's coming in real freaky spicy. For some of you, you love or you're about to love someone. For some of you, There have been delays in a situation. For some of you, you went through some type of separation or a divorce, or something's going to happen there. But there are delays in a date, in a surprise with a really sexy, well-meaning man. He's sexy. I like this. I like this. Or you sexy, my lovies. I don't know, but yeah, I got a little something happening here. You have a surprise invitation from a really lovely gentleman or gentle lady. You're going on a date. It's gonna be really great. This can end up in twin girls, because you got twin girls around this, or somebody has twin girls. Anyways, my lovies, little girls. Queen of Hearts energy is a daughter, is a sister, or is a friend. For some of you, can have 3 children eventually with this person, or you have 3 oh my gosh, somebody has 4 children. For some of you, somebody has 4 children. For some of you, somebody can have 2 girls and 2 boys, or 2 girls or 3 girls, or 2 girls. I keep saying 2 girls. For some of you, someone can have two curls. For some of you, someone has 2 curls. For some of you, someone can have 2 girls and 2 boys. For some of you, someone can have, or you can have 2, 3. It's 3, but why do I keep saying 2? I want to say 3. Maybe it's 2 for some of you. The number 32 could be significant. You could have met this person when you were 32, or this person is 32, or you're 32. Anyways, this person is a well-meaning man. There's a surprise here. There's a date. Again, for some of you, you could be doing like a couples night with a bunch of people, a couples night for some people from work, people like brothers and sisters, or, for some of you, you could date people that are like, that everybody knows each other somehow, but it's really cute. I really like it. The only blemish in your reading, really, for some of you, I did say the death energy. I kind of like, it's almost like you're going to like, kind of like, maybe for some of you, it's not going to be someone that's that close to you. You're going to hear of somebody that died, but they're not that close to you, or they're not that like relevant in your life, because I almost forgot to even mention, we did say we felt that death Anery. You're gonna learn the death of somebody. For some of you, this could be a child or like a teenager. But like, you're kind of detached from this person emotionally, spiritually. But you're gonna learn the death of somebody. This person, for some of you, you're gonna learn the death of somebody who doesn't have your best interest in mind. For some of you, you're gonna be hearing that a female who doesn't have your best interest in mind got fired, or went through a divorce, or is going through a shit show and a drama in her family. Boom. The only blemish really is this Queen of Diamonds. But we do again have death in the field for some. We do have 3 queens. That energy's been very present. It looks like you're trying to be prudent, my lovies. You're not trying to ruffle any feathers, because 3 queens advises you to pick your friends wisely, being cautious of who you call your friends. There are a lot of discussions and delays in the field. You have delays in the field for some of you. You do have 2 8s, so you do have soulmate energy. You're feeling very passionate and your soul feels alive. It feels like you're in flow with your life, and you're really enjoying whatever it is you're doing. For some of you, again, twins eventually for some. We do have 2 9s, so a little bit of money after a contract ending. For some of you, you have a little bit of money coming in after a contract ends. You could be quitting. For some of you, there's a quitting, but you have an acquittal for some as well. You have money coming in from some type of an ending of a situation. You have money coming in from a divorce. You have money coming in from a separation. You have money coming in as some type of indemnization for some. You have money coming in from unemployment for some. You have money coming in after a contract ends. For some of you, this is surprise money. You may not be expecting money. For some of you, you may not be expecting an ending. But there is an ending here. There's, especially for the female querent or for your partner, you're standing, or she's standing on an ending, on a divorce, on a separation, on an ending, on a resignation for some, on a reservation. For some of you, somebody could be losing access to. How do you lose access to a reservation? Or there could be issues with accessing a reservation. This reservation energy has been very present for some. Anyways, delays when it comes to a pregnancy of a boy for some. Boylston. For some of you, you have a daughter, but you want a son. You're going to have a son. What else? That's it. Or take it how it resonates. Or if you have a son, but you want a daughter. Okay, this Queen of Diamonds energy. Oh my gosh, you got a group. You got a group of females in a work situation, not too far from where you are. You got a group of females that don't have your best interest in mind in a situation, in a work situation. A work situation. There it is, 9 of clubs in your work. In your work, you got a group of people that want to communicate, or you're communicating with these people. They don't have your best interest in mind. You're communicating about a lot of money. There's a lot of money at stake here. Oh my gosh, they want to block money. For some of you, someone wants to end a contract because they want to offer a contract to somebody else. Somebody wants to refer. It's like they want you to get fired, or you want someone to get fired so they could refer somebody else who is closer to them, who they can manipulate more. Like, for some of you, you may be, this is how it's coming in. This is fucking stupid. There's a female who wants you to be blocked out of a situation, so because they have projects to offer something to an immature man that they fuck around with, or that they lust after in some way. Because I'm feeling lust in the energy. Yeah, they lust after this man. There's a man, yep, and this female, yep. There's an issue with a work situation. There's a female that wants to bring in her partner into a work situation, or look out for, and even if this means screwing you over in some way, this is what this woman's willing to do. But she doesn't even have his best interest in mind, or anyone's best interest in mind. Certainly. This person is a liar, certainly. She's trying to become she's trying to block you. She's trying to block this young brunette or paperwork, and she pretends to be a friend, but this person is mentally not okay. This person's trying to like screw you over. You're going to be a little upset when it comes to a situation, but this person's trying to screw you over to have you outed. Yeah, in the long run, you're going to see this. For some of you, you're going to see this. The 8 of Spades with the Jack of Spades. People that don't give two shits. They're willing to harm you. They don't care what they have to do. Certainly, Spirit is saying, ain't that some shit? I think that's crazy. But you get your projects anyways. That's intense. That is intense. That is intense. You're going to get communication. You have communication coming in very quickly. They're doing things deliberately to get you in trouble. That's the energy. For some of you, this is in a work situation. King of Diamonds, an officer, some type of person at a distance from you, people with foreign origins than you, regional travel, international travel. Something about a travel ban for some. Trying to access countries, or you're researching countries with travel bans. There's going to be a failure here. We have l'échec. For some of you, your checks. We got a separación, some type of separation, and we got a house. So for some of you, definitely separation when it comes to a home. For some of you, could be distancing yourself from a situation at this particular time, or you could be separating yourself from somewhere you call home. For some of you, separation when it comes to the couple. For some of you, separation when it comes to a matrimony, a holy matrimony. For some of you, there are separations in the field. For some of you, you could be distancing yourself from a property. Again, for some of you, you could be taking things out of the home and separating things from the home. Again, I'm feeling like taking things out of the home to renovate a home. For some of you, you're separating yourself and there's a break in a couple. Eventually, you can come back together if you want to, but there's a cuckold. Someone's cheating on their spouse. But separation from a house, something about sparrow. But separation. You got a separation here. For some of you, someone could be a channeler, because I'm getting separation from a horse as well. Or for some of you, someone needs to stop seeing a horse. Someone's going to stop seeing a channeler, or they're going to stop going to get some type of ritual work done. They're going to separate because it could be affecting their home. For some of you, something is affecting somebody's home, and it was a failure, whatever they did. For some of you, I am getting somebody that tried to like bless a home or bless a property, but whatever they did, it was a failure because of their intention. They were trying to get protection. You are protected during the separation, though. It is for the best. Whatever happens is for the best. You've learned a test. For some of you, if you are taking a test, if you're taking some type of test, you're going to pass. You have protection when it comes to a test. There's going to be a decision made after a betrayal. when it comes to a legal situation. For some of you, if something affects your home or you have to separate yourself from a situation, just know that it is part of a test. It's part of a test. And for some of you, you got a Tesla. Anyways, my lovies, stay well. That was beautiful. Thank you for sharing, my lovies. Thank you for caring. I hope you have yourselves a beautiful Mercury day. Until next time, my lovies, and your sister friend loves you and adores you. Ingrid loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friends and your spirit friends and your sister friend. And love always and love always and love always and forever, homies.